Hi, Dr. Lara here, and welcome to another week of Divine Channeled Messages. So I'm just going to tune in and let's see what comes up. So right away, I'm seeing like a funnel, and it's kind of swirling. And what they're telling me is we are reaching the time in the energy of the planet with the seasons that are changing. And what they're telling me is that it's time to go inward. Like summer was, let's go out and let's do all this and let's have fun. And now fall is coming and we're starting to shift our energy into looking inward. So what they're saying is that this is a very potent time to plant the seeds, to plant what it is you want into manifesting. And I know that the harvesting, this is where people harvest, in the farmland. But for us energetically, it's time for us to go in and to move into a space that is created just within us. There's a lot of stuff that's happening on the planet right now in the world, and it's getting to be a lot. And one way that you can move through this a little bit easier is, not to get so wrapped up into it. I mean, it's one thing to watch it and get wrapped up into it. And then it's another thing to not watch it, but still feel the energy of it and the people around you. And then there's another aspect of going within. Now, they're not saying to completely shut yourself off from the world because, you're not a monk and you don't live up in the mountains. But what you can do to help your energy move through the next 6 months actually is to go within and find that space within you where you can find peace. Because if you look outside of yourself for peace, for serenity, for harmony, you can't really find that. It comes from within you first. So when you have this peace and this harmony and this joy within you first, then you see the world with a different perspective, with different eyes, and things start to show up differently for you. So that's what they're saying about this manifesting time. It's about moving inward, gaining a perspective coming from love and from joy within you. And then you will see the world through different eyes. Just because the reality on TV says this is what it is, it doesn't mean it has to be yours. And that's what we're learning, is that we are creating our own reality. And the way that we do this is to go inward and have that contemplation time. Start asking yourself, what is it that I want in my life? Do I want peaceful, loving relationships? Do I want to move forward with my talents and gifts? Do I want to change my career? Do I want to travel more? Start asking yourself what it is you desire rather than feeling like you are a ship in the ocean without a rudder and you're just going with the waves and wherever the wind takes you. Like, that's fine. But if you want to start really creating the life that you want, it's time for you to start taking action and start asking yourself these questions, okay? And what they're telling me is that a lot of people are afraid to ask these questions because A, they might not know what they want, and B, they're afraid they're not going to get it, okay? So you're not going to get it if you don't try. At least put some effort into it and see what shows up for you. The energy is it's a lot cleaner than it used to be. So with thoughts that we have, that we focus on, things can come to fruition a lot easier, okay? And then the next part of this message, it feels like there's a lot of people really worrying about money. Okay, they're putting out this stuff that's going to happen, the recession, all that kind of stuff. Just take a deep breath. You will be okay. You will always have everything you need when you need it. So think about your past, okay? And you've always had everything that you've needed. Maybe not everything that you've wanted, but everything that you've needed. And they want you to start getting the perspective of realizing that the government, your job, other people, they're not the source of your supply. Okay, they're not the source that gives you money. Those are channels. Your source of abundance is from source. And what you get to do is to open up the channels for abundance to come through and to realize that their outside things aren't bringing you abundance. Okay, source, it's all over here that has the abundance, but it's up to you with your beliefs and your thoughts, your perceptions, your willingness to accept, your belief in deserving that you can have it. That's all you. So the more that you put your energy towards prosperity consciousness, the more prosperity is going to come to you. And if you're not able to do that, the bottom line for this message is you're going to be okay. You will always have everything you need. And they're also showing me, for some of you, they're showing me like a waterfall. There's going to be a windfall of money coming to you, unexpected ways. So when that happens, make sure you thank the universe and be grateful and appreciate what comes to you. Appreciate the miracles that happen each and every day, because when you do that, more is going to come for you because it creates this flow. Okay, the more things that you focus on, the more things you're going to bring into your life. So if you focus more on abundance, more on joy, more on appreciation, you're going to get more of that. Okay, so that is the big message. Everything is going to be okay. Just take a deep breath. Do your best to stay in the moment. Don't get caught up in all of that stuff out there. Go within, start asking yourself what it is you want, and start putting your order into the universe. We're coming up on a really exciting time. And if you don't feel like you're coming up on an exciting time, don't worry, because there's going to be more exciting times to come up. Okay? So just realize you're exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you need to be doing. However, if you want things to change, you've got to do the shifting within inside of you first, because that's where it starts. Okay, so that was our message for today. I hope you enjoyed it. And I love to hear your comments. Go ahead and write any comments that you have, any aha moments. I promise I answer them myself. And I would love to connect with you that way. So I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thanks for listening.